Okay, I just want to do this video here then to show how I'm going to approach this open on Wall Street. So we've got here a market that is breaking up. So this is the Dow Jones US 30 CFD. Um, and we already established in the meeting that we're in anticipation of a drop in the US dollar, which we've seen already, right? Which is fantastic. And we're looking for the move lower in yields, dollar, a move up in gold, the Aussie, the euro, and so on, right? So I'm just picking, I've cherry picked, I like what the US 30 is doing, and um, we're looking for a move up in the US 30. Now we're taking on this resistance ahead of the open. We've got 15 minutes still until the open, right? So we're starting to clear the way. I've purposely not taken this trade. I wanted to, as soon as we broke out of this structure here, moved down, moved up, we got that bullish, I was going to go long. But for the purpose of this video, I want to highlight that, going into two, you can quite easily still have a run lower, but everything is stacked up to move higher. We've got this W formation now. This could act as support. We're getting resistance there at that level, which I highlighted. So if I was in the trade now, you'd be thinking, well, what if this holds as support, as resistance, and we bail down? What I'm looking for now is for this W to be accompanied with, we've got 15 seconds, 14, 13, 12, 10. I want this to be a hammer, right? I want this candle to close like this, like close. Close, 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 close. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Right, now what I'm looking for is a break of structure and a long, a bullish candle engulfing close, and I'll be looking to take a long. And I'm going at small risk. The ATR on the Dow is about 300 and something points. Let's move this out to take a chart. We'll see that ATR. So 345 points. Okay, on the day so far, we've done some of it. So we're up here. So we're targeting to that wick up there for a day trade. Right? Now, over the last 3 days, I'm going to have a look and see uh, how that target marries up with the volume. So we're going to need to clear all of this, obviously. It's a nice low volume area there for a fast move up into our target area. So it's not a bad target. We can even leave some on for even higher. We can aim for the point of control over these last few days. Who knows how it will pan out, but we'll see. Right, so we haven't got our entry criteria met. I want 5 our minimum. Now in this scenario, we've got this 15-minute trend line resistance. So if we do get in as the first mouse, be warned that we can quite easily find that we're back underwater when we break this and move back into the creek formation. And if your stop's not, if it's too close, you get stopped out. So that is a scenario that can play out. You might have to have two peak formations. Right, well, this is nice because we've got a move lower. The risk is, I think I just said it a moment ago, that trend line resistance. So the first mouse can get into that resistance and then stopped out. Yeah, I did talk about that. So now we're getting a move lower, 10 seconds, 20 seconds before we open. So a dump before the pump. Perhaps because we've had that pullback, we're going to have more ammunition to take on that resistance. So let's see if we can. See how this is. Let it play out. Let it play out. Let it play out. Okay, we can long the euro. Okay, I've got long in the US. We've broken structure and we're stacked up. Hopefully on top of that. Stop below the lows. Um, Gone in half risk, and we'll see how it plays out. The euro, I'm also looking to get long up to Friday's highs, but so far we're not getting what we want. So unfortunately, the dollar sank before the open, so it needs a correction. So that's why we're not getting anything explosive. Had we had the correction before the open, then that would have been fantastic, and that's why we're struggling to really take off in this Dow, and why the euro is unable to break to the upside as well. Aussie, same scenario across the board. So let's look for the dollar again as our trigger. We want to see structure broken. Set an alarm on it. Means I'm going to get a bloody coffee. We want this broken here. We pull out on a 15-minute chart. What does this look like? Pretty premature correction. Blah, 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 38.2. 15 minutes. We could probably come up to 50%. In any case, we want to see a break of this low on the 5 minute. So let's set an alarm. Right then, this looks to be promising. So that's that done. Testing at least. Let's just keep an eye on this. Right, we've gone along of the euro as well. Given that this dollar is coming off nicely, this puts our US 30 in good stead as well. So the next phase is going to be taking some off and getting to break even. Right, this is not going to plan. It's starting to look pretty sticky at this point at support. Right, this dollar could be now giving us what we want. Let's see if we can get below yesterday's closing price. Come on, just explode, man, explode. Move. Come on. Right, we want to see fast movement in Wall Street. We're now, how many minutes in? 20 minutes. 20 minutes in. 15-minute candle rotations. Looking good, looking good. Let's go, let's go. Right, what's gold now doing? Gold is starting to perk up. W, pins. Let's go, let's go. Looking good, looking good. Let's go long. Let's go long. Let's get there. Going up, we're going up. Just going to scalp out this. Let's just go for it. Scalp that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start taking some off. Um, so I'm going to take one off the US 30. I'm going to take 200 and 250 off. Okay. Right, sadly, this market is not behaving itself. Really, really isn't. You've got the dollar that's just coming to every support and just teasing, teasing, teasing. See? So that's putting us underwater on this gold. And then if this corrects, then we're down on gold and likely stopped out at a loss. Euro coming back in to break even. So, and Dow, and that puts us at a loss for the day. So I'm just going to figure out what I'm going to do about this. Right, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to close the euro. And go to break even on the Dow. That's all. That's all we can do at the moment. And in that way, if we lose on gold, then we're going to be slightly up on the day, and things just didn't pan out. They didn't. We're looking for explosive moves. I don't want to sit here watching paint dry at risk of losing money. Okay, so that's where I'm at. Either it's going to work out or it doesn't. If it works out, then we'll make money both on gold and on the Dow. If it doesn't work out, then we're slightly up on the day, and so be it. So I'll leave it there. I've got to go into a meeting now, so I'm cutting this video short, and I'll do a wrap up on it and see how it all turned out.